All I'll be saying is really think for yourself. Basically, you just get around Vegas, James Sutton, again, just dropping some of my opinions and how I feel today about what's going on in the world, not just getting around Vegas, but getting around Vegas, man. Um, you know, yeah, a lot of people don't like Trump, you know, and it's a conflict of, I'm not sure what it is, because I've been trying to dialogue with people and just talking to them. I Uber, I talk to people a lot of times about political stuff or whatever without getting all offended and mad and stuff like that. And I just try to figure out, like, why don't people like Trump, man? And I know I hear the regular things like he be prejudiced, don't like black folks, da 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 da, and all that stuff, but I know for a fact that that's just a whole bunch of mess. I know that's a lie. If I felt like he didn't like any race of people, I wouldn't follow anybody like that. Me personally, I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, whatever race you are. If I ever feel like you, I would never support anything like that. Me personally, and like I say, me personally, again, I've known about Trump long before he was president, right? Never felt that way about him. But I think I get it. I think I'm getting parts of why. I think I really understand why it's such an emotional thing about Trump. I think it starts with Obama. You know what I mean? I think it started when Trump asked about that birth certificate from Obama. I do. I think that started. I think a lot of African Americans got wavy about that. I even feel some type of way about that. Like, why? But why? If you ask me, said like he didn't. Why would I jump right in the race? You ask yourself. But a lot of people jump right in the race after that. Oh, he's racist. Huh? Yes, but your birth certificate was born in America. Call you right? I don't think so. When you think about it, no, that's not what you call a racist person, necessarily. But it started from there, and all the tip back, and that they were going through, and just the emotional part that we, as African Americans, a lot of us have for Obama, right? So now we're here. We got Trump. He looked like a typical white person, right? White, blonde hair, older guy, red, white, and blue. And a lot of African Americans' minds, they are programmed to think in some type of way that imagery is definitely against all African Americans. White man, the image. It's the image, I'm telling you. So a lot of us, I believe, has taken the image, right? The image, or a lot of black people's taking the image and made that a reality to them. And what I mean by that is this right here, man. You got the Republican Party, which is not true. I thought that too, y'all. I thought the Republican Party was KKK and people that hate black. That ain't got nothing to do with the Republican Party. People that be at rat. That's what the show you. It ain't got nothing to do with the Republican Party. I mean, people have a right to believe, and a lot of those. I'm gonna tell you what a lot of that is with the Republican Party, as far as you're taking. And I'm could be wrong on some of this, but some of this I'm right. A lot of these people are voting for a right to bear arms, in this country, which you should be able to right to bear arms if you can, right? I mean, as long as you ain't going out killing people. Most of the people that really own guns ain't the ones out there blasting on people anyway. We know this. I'm saying they ain't done some, but most of the people ain't doing that. You feel me? So that would be silly. Or just like, if you're Christian, you got that upbringing, so you're going to have that crowd going. And it ain't just white people, y'all. It's all type of different, really. I don't even take you a little bit back. Before civil rights, if you do a little research, us as black people, African Americans, was considered Republican people, We weren't even a Democrat party. So how we got into the Democrat party after the civil rights, I'm not sure. It's strange, but I do kind of know, but I do. I do know. That's why I'm speaking about these videos and trying to get people to get off the trick of the devil. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm really understanding that and this is gonna trip some people out, just especially people that know me, have known me for a while. It's an evil sense of spirit around that Democratic Party. You know what I mean? And it's coming to look as people having rights and standing up for what, and really I think the end result is going to be what some people didn't expect. It's I feel a communist type of movement going on, and we don't even know it. You know what I mean? It's like we say we want free speech and we for free speech, but people are criticized and tortured and hurt for what they believe in and what they and not even talking about their faith. I'm talking about what they believe. You can't have it's switching around. Y'all look at the spirit. I want y'all to look at the spirit. I don't want y'all to look at me or not listen. Just pay attention. If you haven't, pay attention to some of the things people say. That's all you gotta do. Just pay attention to what some people say when they're talking about anything, or the president, especially politics. Look at the anger that you hear from people or not hear. Because I do. I pay attention to the mood. And a lot of Democrat people seem to be angry. A lot of people won't agree with that. But you know what I'm about to say, right? Most people that are Democrats say this: I hate Trump. Christian Democrats, I hate him. I can't stand him. Right? I'm just saying the one people I speak to, right? Democrat, I'm just, that believe that's Democrat, each his own. I don't have no. But what gets me, hate. Hold on. I can understand people that don't, believe in God talk about hate, but come on, man. You can't talk about in the same breath, I hate him because he hate, or you think he hate. It doesn't make sense. You're doing the same thing as what you think that he does, right? You're hating. It's a trick. And if you watch the Democratic Party, I can understand that, because a lot of that has been led by them. Look at racism, white supremacy, all those different words that you heard. They're bringing up emotions with people, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all hear, every time y'all hear something about Trump racist, where do you think that come from? It's a spirit, a signal. Look. And it's trying to get to. That's the only thing they could do to deframe this man. Since he getting on the Trump thing, since he stepped foot in, before he was walking with him and his wife and his kids was walking down, they were talking about preaching this guy. Why? You gotta ask yourself, man, what is it that they so afraid of him for? If he's so bad and he's such the Antichrist, he's so prejudiced, he gonna get himself fired. You don't even got to do nothing. You ain't got to prove nothing, because people are going to see it. So it tells you, if you think about it, the reason why they're pushing that agenda, because they're trying to make you look at him or things in a different way. And what they're doing, if you're not thinking about it, y'all, this is going to be the kicker. Like my family used to say, caveman. He's still here, but this is going to be the kicker. they're making the Democratic Party and that movement, that spirit is what I'm talking about. It's turning black people against black people. They're making it sound like, hey, you know what? Think about it. It kind of started from there, because think about it, y'all. Think about this, people that understand what I'm talking about before Trump was president. Think about it, be honest. Wasn't nobody talking like that. People didn't even think this cat was going to run. They thought it was a joke. Wasn't nobody talking like that. Now, if you like Trump and you black, the Democratic Party, pay attention. The commercials, the media, and all the stuff that you hear them say in these speeches that's trickling down to your ears, that you, while people believe this, it's saying, how could you be black and believe in Trump? Turning black folks against black folks. It ain't nobody turning black, but that spirit is, you see what I'm saying, y'all? Think for yourself, man. Get around Vegas. Matthew 6:33. I'm obviously passionate about it. I'm kind of mixed up in the words a little bit. I'm just trying to get my point across, man. I just want people to think, not to be fooled, because I'm telling y'all, I was kind of on that, dang, that emotional roller coaster a little bit. Not really, but a little bit. You know, I was on that a little, but I have to think for myself. Now, hold on, man. Let me go look at this for myself and see what it is, you know. Man. Matthew 6:33. Keep God first, man. Y'all have a blessed day. I went a little bit more longer than what I anticipated doing. I just really want you guys to look at this information for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up for yourself, man. Don't take my word for this. Hit the like button, leave comments. If you like it, hit like. If you don't like it, hit like. Get around Vegas. God is good. I'll be at y'all later.